Could somebody please tell me what in the 1986 low-budget VHS presentation fake cringe-worthy soundtrack mess did I watch and y'all paid for over at J Wilson's? What in the world is going on? What's going on, good people? Hope everybody's doing well. Well, Saturday is my day to kind of catch up on YouTube, see what's going on, do a couple of videos. And I was listening to Sir King, and Sir King was talking about J Wilson could possibly be in line or possibly put himself in jeopardy for a revenge porn type of lawsuit. And so I said, let me see what's going on. So I don't know all the details. I don't claim to know all the details. And look, I don't want to know all the details. But here's what little I was able to gather as I was listening. Trademark Fortune and Big Baby, what's that big goofy guy's name? Brian, they fell out. And I guess they were having intimate conversations and they were texting back each other kind of explicit pictures and text messages. And so for whatever reason, I think Trademark Fortune sent those pictures and text messages to J Wilson. And so J Wilson and Brian, they always have their love-hate, love you, I hate you, I love you, hate you type of thing going on. And so obviously they're on the hate you part. And J Wilson got a hold of those email text messages from, I'm assuming, Trademark Fortune, and people have actually paid him to read those text messages. And if you want the version with the unredacted or showing everything, the pictures version of that mess, he will send it to you for a Cash App. This is cringe-worthy, lowest of the low, despicable, gutter snipe type of activities that I've ever seen. First of all, you sending, hold on, wait a minute. First off, Trademark sent you pictures and now you're selling those pictures online? Is there such thing as secondary revenge porn? I mean, and are you, Jay Wilson, I've seen you do some very desperate things over the years. And go back many years. I remember you were stripped when you were acting like you were a straight guy or not revealing what you really, you were acting like a straight guy because your whole mannerism was that of a straight guy. And you were stripping for those women, those desperate women on YouTube, and they were giving you money. That was low. I mean, somebody has 5 degrees. Then when you got such joy of putting a towel on it that had a defecation stain, and you did a short, and you were just giddy about it, giddy like a giddy like a schoolgirl. Okay, we'll keep it clean. I thought that was low. Then, of course, your contest scam. I mean, where either y'all don't know, the contest scam works like this. He siphons money off the top, and you never know how much the donations are. You never know the total donations. And so your contest scams. But J Wilson, this is perhaps the lowest of the low of the things that I've seen you do. And I don't talk about you that much because it's really quite redundant what you do, and I don't have a redundant remedial type of mind, so I like to do and talk about different and new things. But this is just the weakest of the weak. Now, also, you're showing these pictures, you're talking about it, and even in your so I'm listening in my ear, and I'm thinking, okay, he has a display. Now, people pay J Wilson to provide this information. Now, y'all people paid him to provide this information. That's questionable too. I find it hard to believe that people are paying this clown to show this stuff. I think he's getting off on it, right? I know he's getting off, okay? Because this is the Grinder guy that got caught on Grinder while he catfished him, and he said, bring the lube. So I understand this, you get enjoyment from this, and there's nothing wrong with that. Well, it is, but to each his own. But look, man, if you're going to pay people to show something, at least make the presentation somewhere from this decade. I have my phone in my pocket. I'm not looking. I'm just listening. And I go out. He's showing the text messages. So I'm like, I know he has a screenshot. I know he has maybe holding the phone. But this ninja actually printed out each page in color, and it was a black highlighter, redacted the stuff that he thought was personal. And then he's thumbing through the papers, don't got it organized, right? Then one of the cameras went out and blurry. Man, so childish, so amateurish, so 1986. Look, if you're going to do it, at least represent. You're supposed to be an OG of this sector, and this is the best you can do. And you're that desperate for content, that this is what, I mean, I know his views are off. I just want to ask the audience, was that entertaining? I mean, it was, and then the sound effects. Where in the world did you get those Walt Disney Roadrunner, Bugs Bunny sound effects from? And it was so cringy when he'll say something and then hit the sound effect. It's just, you talk about low brawl, you talk about busted bricks. That, my friend, and I use the word friend loosely, was a very busted brick presentation. Completely busted bricks. Whatever the hell that means. I guess it means something bad. I don't know. That is a horrible presentation. And not only that, if you're gonna put that mess on there, which is mess, does anyone care what one person says to another person in their text message? Who cares? You're acting as if almost that's a big deal. You're actually it's interesting. You're acting like you're shocked by the messages. Trademark. You and I, we have a very cordial relationship online. What was the point of you giving those messages to Jay Wilson? Are y'all gonna split the profits? No, Trademark. I think you really have much more class than that. I find it very unlikely that you're actually trying to sell your text message, a viewing of them, for pennies on the dollar, whatever it is. I know. I feel you have more class than that, Trademark. So why did you give those to Jay Wilson? Jay Wilson, how much ink did you spend printing out those sheets? Look, man. Look. I can tell you how to scan a document, include it in your presentation on StreamYard. You have StreamYard, right? There's better ways to do that than see you shuffling through papers that you done highlighted, talking about nothing, talking about absolutely nothing. And I didn't even watch the whole thing because I was like, you know what, this is, when y'all start talking about certain subjects, I go, hey man, I don't care to hear that. And that's one of them. But I was really just, Jay Wilson, to be honest with you, I was actually embarrassed for you. Here's a man who allegedly has so many degrees. Here's a man who talks about higher education. Here's a man who talks about the black community and watching World News Tonight. And you've been reduced to reading text messages between two people? For what? $10? $20? I know the economy is slow. Is it that bad? Have the Uber runs slowed down there in San Antonio? I mean, we all know that's what you do. all this new job and promotion and all you BS. Because if you really had a job, you wouldn't have as much time to spend on YouTube as you do. So we know you're driving. We all see you driving the car because you're an Uber driver. And there's nothing wrong with that. But dude, are you okay? Are you okay? Y'all, love them or hate them, like them or can't stand them, we all need to keep Jay Wilson in our thoughts. Because clearly, he is not okay.